Let's go. You already know WWE NXT Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. This is the first real official NXT episode of the year, because the last week's episode on the last week, it was actually New Year's Evil. So this is the real official episode. And if you don't know, at New Year's Evil last week, Obafemi vacated the title. Did he vacate the title or what?
Yes, he vacated the title.
Yeah. He vacated the title. We already know. They didn't actually show it on camera, but that's all right, though. They kicked it off with Ava in the ring, surrounded by the whole man's NXT roster and Evolve roster. Everybody out there, including Billy Dillon. They was all out there looking at that.
Billy Dillon?
Looking at Ava. And Ava was looking better than ever. Ava was looking good, man. Bringing in 2026 looking right. You already know. But I'm thinking Ava finna announce a battle royal for the title or something like that. Before she could even really talk, though, Wwe Nxt came out and he want her to just give him the title. What you think about that?
I think she should.
Why should Wwe Nxt just be given the title?
Because Wwe Nxt is the only one who can do it on NXT. Nobody can do it better than Ricky.
He should have to earn it. He should not just be given the title. No, especially after how he did Javon. But anyway, she cooking up. She didn't do a battle royal for the night, man. Tell us what Ava cooking up, man.
On February 3rd, there's going to be a 6-man ladder match for the NXT title.
For the title. So next month. So pretty much the title finna be vacant for a couple of weeks. You already know. So they're gonna start having qualifier matches and all that. In the middle of Ava talking all of that, man, an all-out brawl broke out. Everybody was going crazy, beating each other ass and stuff. And in the middle of all of that, Keanu Carver came out. And if y'all don't know who Keanu Carver is, he one of the top guys on Evolve, man. On Evolve to come on too, but you already know. He came out there beating ass, throwing people in the crowd, throwing people through announce tables. I think he slammed Brooke Jensen through announce tables. He was bitch slapping people, all kind of stuff, man. He like the new YN version of Obafemi, man. What you think about Keanu Carver making his way, beating people down at NXT, man?
It ain't right. I don't think Keanu Carver should be the one to get that NXT title, but he's a good replacement for Oba.
Yeah, it definitely is looking like that, man. He won in the ring. Keanu Carver was standing tall, man.
That's Oba's little cousin.
You already know, man. Shouts out to Keanu, man. Maybe he can be on NXT because they need him. They done lost a lot of big people, but after that, though, they showed Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan walking in the back, getting ready for they big matchup tonight. And, you know, they had Ava on the phone. Yeah, Ava on the phone. What happened with Ava on the phone?
She was talking to somebody, and they said that they'll be here later tonight. I don't know who it is, though.
But, yeah, Ava on the phone, expecting big surprises. But, yeah, one of the best matches we had of the night, they kicked it off, the first official match of the night. Lola Vice versus young Kalani Jordan. Just pretty much just like a beef match. If you don't know, Lola Vice led the charge on kicking Kalani out the locker room with that whole TNA Madness showdown. So they had to settle their differences tonight. You already know they had to get it in. Lola versus Kalani. Two different styles. You already know Lola Vice, she come from mixed martial arts background. Kalani, she got like gymnastics background. She be flipping and dipping and all that. You already know. Kalani, though, she is the United States champion. So shouts out to Kalani. She doing her thing. She is
not the United States champion. Carmelo Hayes is.
She won that belt.
No, she didn't.
Anyway, they kicked the match off. She smacked the hell out of Lola Vice, man. She was beating her ass for a little bit, and Lola Vice was coming back, hitting her with some stuff too. But they was just going at it. Lola Vice, though, she's stronger than Lonnie. Not gonna lie, man. She's stronger. She a little tougher too, but Lonnie is faster, and Lonnie, she can get the job done. But they was going at it back and forth. And at the end of the day, man, Lola Vice was just too much for Kalani Jordan, man. She could not keep up with all them hits. She was caught her with a back fist. Got her pinned for the win. Shouts out to Lola Vice, man. She's trying to work her way. She on a little win streak right now. She beat Kalani Jordan. What you think about Lola Vice fighting Kalani?
This was a great match. Lola Vice is on a winning streak. I'm proud of Lola. As for Kalani, get out of here. Go to AEW or Evolve.
Nah, Kalani, man, that's all right. She lost one match. Kalani lose every now and then, but that's okay. Kalani will be back to beat her ass. And hopefully the next time Lola Vice has a match, a very important match, that somebody interrupted so she don't win. Hopefully that'll be Kalani. But after that, though, they had a Jasper Troy and a Tavion Heights promo. They got a big championship match for the speed title tonight. You already know. Jasper Troy, Tavion Heights, 5-minute match, 5-minute countdown. You already know Jasper Troy, he Booker T's right-hand dog from the LFG, man. That's Booker T guy right there. So Booker T was extremely hyped. And they won at it, man. But Jasper Troy, you know, he a big power. I think, you know what? Jasper Troy, he had a belt on, man. He ain't have his ass out, man. The real stuff. Last time, if you watch New Year's Evil, Jasper Troy had some rainbow drawers on, man. With his pants sagging, his belt was broke, balls was hanging out, ass was hanging out.
What, bro?
This dude was messed up. He got thrown over the ropes. It was horrible. He ain't looking like a champion these days. But he was actually had his belt on. He was on his game. He was able to hit Tavion Heights, you know, beat him down. And he was able to overpower him easily. Even though Tavion Heights is fast and be doing all that amateur wrestling stuff, man, Jasper Troy ended up beating his ass and getting a pin for the win within the 5 minutes. And kicking off 2026 strong, Jasper Troy beat Tavion Heights. With ease, because he beat him in 5 minutes, man. So what you think about that match, Jasper Troy and Tavion Heights?
This was a great match, and I'm so glad Jasper Troy has retained his championship. Nobody's getting that speed title off of Jasper. That's Big Jasper.
Big Jasper. As long as he got a belt on and his ass ain't out, I'm 100% cool with him. Keep rocking, man. Shouts out to Jasper Troy doing big things. It seems like Tavion Heights can never win when it counts. What you think about Tavion Heights? Where do he go from here?
Evolve.
Man, this dude.
Back to LFG.
Shouts out to both of them.
New Japan World Wrestling.
Something is up with that. He's been losing, but shouts out to Jasper Troy. But after that, though, they had Kendall Gray in the back with Rand Sinclair, and you know they was talking to Soul and Zarya with and they was in Ava office, and Fatal Influence is back there as well, and they pretty much set up. They gonna have a triple tag team match with them next week. Who you got winning that match, man? And the winner of this is gonna compete in a TNA tournament to get the TNA Tag Team Women's Championship. Who you got winning that triple threat tag team next week?
I got Rendell.
The Ran QQQ?
The Ran QCC.
The Ran, yeah. You already know who I got. Fatal Influence. And shouts out to JC Jane. She's looking better than ever. She is the champion too. You already know JC Jane doing her thing. And I didn't speak on this because it was just a 5-minute match. But Jasper Troy, he did beat Tavion Heights, but Lexus King did come out there and attack Tavion. So it ain't like he just 100% sucked. Lexus King did interfere in the match. But back to that though, women's triple threat tag team next week. Make sure y'all look for it. And after that though, they went back to Lexus King that was backstage, and he was back there, and Stax was back there, Chase U, all of them was back there, and Ariana Grace was looking better than ever, looking like a $1 million. And then Miles Bourne was back there talking to Rob Stone. Everybody was back there. And then they got this new dude that's finna come next week. His name is he a French luchador. What you think about this new French luchador? I know you was real hyped up and excited when you seen him.
I was not. This Elio LaFleur dude, whatever his name is, Elio lick the floor. I don't like this dude.
Yeah, he He doing. They showed his highlights. He's been doing stuff on AAA doing this thing, man. And they had Ethan Page.
He licks bathroom floors.
Yeah, and pretty much. Speaking of him, Ethan Page, he ran up on Ava, and Ava, she said she gonna have Ethan Page fight the new French luchador dude next week for the title. Who gonna win that match?
Ethan
gonna beat the French luchador.
Ethan is gonna win. That French luchador ain't nothing. All he can do is lick the floor, lick the wall, and lick the ceiling.
Damn, that's nasty. But look, if he we'll see though. If he does it, we'll see. I know. I got the French luchador, man. I think Ethan Page. Ethan Page gonna get his ass beat. But after that though, they had Blake Monroe, man. She came out, and I'm not gonna lie, man. She was talking so goddamn much about a bunch of nothing, man. She got this big, strong accent. She was just saying stuff that didn't make sense. Just blah, blah, blah. How she this and that. She got her ass beat by Thea Hale. She lost to a grown-ass woman.
She lost to a negative 98,762-year-old.
She lost, man. She got her ass beat. She been getting her ass beat a bunch of times, man. She went evil for a little bit. It ain't been looking up for her, man. But in the middle of her just blah 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 talking all of this garbage, man. Who came back? Who been missing for like 5-6 months out of nowhere? Who came back tonight in the first official episode of 2026?
The one and only Jada Parker.
You already know. Young Jada Parker back. Miss Parker. She was looking better than ever,
Miss
too.
Parker.
She ain't had that thing out for show this time, but she was serious, man. I thought it would have been better, though, if she came out in the open challenge last week at New Year's Evil and beat Thea Hale ass instead of Izzy Dang, but she back, though. She shut Blake up, man. She beat Blake ass. She caught her with all that ass on the turnbuckle. What is it called? The teardrop?
Yeah.
Yeah, she beat her ass, man. She beat Blake. Not Blake, got another person that's gonna beat her ass. Jada Parker back. What you think about Jada Parker back, man?
This is amazing. We needed Jada Parker, especially after all these people just left NXT.
Yeah, we definitely need Jada Parker back. No Jada Parker. No Jordan Grace.
Miss Parker.
No Obafemi. No Trick Williams, no Lash Legend. So Jada Parker coming back. The roster really need her.
Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
Booker T was extremely excited that Jada Parker is back. Who ain't excited that Jada Parker back? I ain't seen or heard one person that's not excited that Miss Parker is back. But after that though, they had the progressive spotlight on your boy, man, one of your top guys, Shiloh Hill.
I swear to I hate Shiloh Hill. He's stupid.
Toothless.
Aggression. Idiot.
Aggression.
He's a toothless dumbass.
God damn. And then Stacks called him a redneck. Called him trailer park trash, man. Y'all disrespecting Shiloh, man. He gonna be a future champion, man. You already know. But
goofy eye boy.
Shiloh Hill is, you don't think he gonna be a future champion?
Hell no.
He on NXT, man.
He's stupid.
God damn. Well, anyway, man, they had Stacks versus Shiloh. You already know, man. For the what championship was this for?
The TNA International Championship.
And best believe Stacks, he had Ariana Grace on his side, man. You already know, and she was looking better than ever. And They was going at it back and forth, but let's be 100% honest, man. Shiloh, he a new guy, man. He ain't quite got it there, man. He got missing teeth and all that. He got a lot of issues going on with him, man. A lot of issues. He just ain't got it up there yet, man. He can't beat Stacks, man. Stacks too focused, man. Stacks on his game right now. He got one of the baddest women out there on his arm right now. He defeated Tony D'Angelo. He been beating people. He been beating people on TNA. He been doing this thing. Shiloh couldn't stop him, man. Toothless aggression ain't enough to beat Stacks right now with Ariana Grace, man. Stacks was able to get that pin for the win easily and retain and get that belt, man. What did you think about that match?
This was a great match. I'm proud of Big Stacks Lorenzo.
You already know. Stacks Lorenzo definitely did his thing. But after that...
By the way, Shiloh Hill, you're an asshole.
Never that, man. It's too plus aggression, bro. Get in tune with it, man. He will be a future legend one day, man. Shiloh Hill, your boy. But
I hate him.
No, I for real, though, man. Look, Shiloh Hill, yeah, he got his ass beat. But they had EO Sky, man. She gonna be on, like, the new feature of the Unreal when the new season come out. They showed that. And then after that, they had Izzy Dane promo in the ring, man. Her first time talking with the title under her belt, man. What you think about Izzy Dane being the new women's North American champion?
It's garbage. Simple as that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That is nothing to be proud of. She beat little Thea Hale, injured, half beat up. She beat her, attacked her from behind. She like almost 7 feet tall down there. And she's beating on her. And she had two grown men. And they all had to beat her, man. That was nothing to be proud of. She was talking stuff, and then Tatum tried to come out there. She ran through the refs, and she headbutted the hell out of one ref, and they got to fighting and all that. But that beef is not there yet. Tatum Pasley, Izzy Dane. Expect to see them fight real soon, because it's definitely finna go down. But after that, though, they had Ricky Saints. He was in the back doing an interview, and he was letting the people know that he has a sense. He may not have got the title, but able to let him be already in one of the qualifying matches or something. He already qualified to be. He gonna be in the ladder match because he just Ricky Saints. He absolute. Ava rock with him. What you think about Ava? What you think about Ava giving Ricky Saints just a spot in the ladder match?
He deserves the title, not a spot. Just give him the title right off the bat. Just give it.
Man, this man don't deserve no title, man.
He deserves it.
This man don't deserve no title, man. But
give him the damn title.
I don't know about that. Yeah, though, but it was crazy, man. But after that, what happened with Tatum Paxley?
Tatum Paxley got kicked out of the building by NXT security for attacking Izzy Dane like that.
Yeah, so you already know you might not see her for a couple of weeks. We don't know. She might get suspended too. Who knows, man? You can't come out there and headbutt a referee. You definitely can't do that. But after that, though, they had Vanity Project in the back. They was doing an interview. They was talking about how Keanu was going crazy, man. Keanu Carver, man, he finna be one of them next guys up, 100%. But after that, though, they had the main event of the evening, man. The main event. They had your squad, man, your team. Your boys, man, who been wreaking havoc all through 2025, and they finna have an even crazier 2026. Dion Lennox with Dark State, ain't they the NXT Tag Team Champs?
Yep.
Versus Joe Hendry with your other boys, who?
OTM.
This was a surprising, and this was a no DQ match, man. Booker T, he was singing Joe Hendry intro again. You know, Booker T, he finally is a believer. But I just got one question, though. Do you believe?
Hell no. Joe Hendry is absolutely nothing to me.
You still don't believe?
No, I don't believe in that guy.
If he got a title, would you believe?
Still, no.
This was a good match, though.
Joe Hendry goofy as hell.
Dude, no DQ match, man. They was going at it, man, back and forth, man. It was all kind of stuff. It was chains, kendo sticks, brass knuckles, all kind of stuff going on in this match, man. Big business, man. Some of the best NXT wrestlers on the roster and all in this match, man. Dark State, they cold. They one of the best groups. OTM, they coming up doing their thing. They one of the best tag teams. And Joe Hendry is just Joe Hendry, man. You know, he do his thing. He one of the best out there. And we was sitting back watching this match, and I came to a realization, if you a WWE 2K fan, this was like one of the first matches I seen in a while that had this many people in it, and not one of these people are in 2K25. But expect all of these wrestlers in this match to be in 2K26. And that's going to be crazy. You already know. But, yeah, they was going at it, man. Weapons going back and forth. Dion Lennox and Joe Hendry really about the same size almost. But you already know Deion Lennox, he got that extra pent up aggression from when he used to play in the NFL and knock niggas on their back, man, tackling and sacking quarterbacks and all that. He got that YN energy, man. But
I thought that was Osiris.
No, they both played in the NFL. They wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Osiris, man, thank God did he have on pants?
Of course he did.
Thank God. Man, for real, man. Let's get it, man. But yeah, they was going at it, man. It got real intense. They was going back and forth. It got so crazy that both of the OTM and Dark State started fighting each other, and it led to both of them fighting, and it went outside to in the back, and it left just Joe Hendry and Deion Lennox. And that's when you really got to see, like, who's the better wrestler at that point. Everything was going good in this match, man. They was going at it, and you was really seeing who was the better wrestler at that point. Who had the more win, who can last longer. Both of their teams was out, so it's just who was going to be the better man. And the mission them going back and forth, going at it one-on-one, seeing who the better wrestler was, man, who came out and interrupted the whole match?
Big beard, big bun, Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, your boy Tony D'Angelo is back with the bun. Yeah, come on now, you already know the fam. You got a hat like him and everything. You rock with him. That's your boy. You
took it too far.
But yeah, you already know, man. He came out and he did his thing, man. He started beating their ass. He hit him with his little moves. You know how Tony D'Angelo do, the little fake mob boss dudes, pasta and the spaghetti. He hit Deion, he hit Joe, and then he picked Joe up and put him on Deion, and Joe got that pin for the win, man. What you think about how that match ended, Joe Hendry? What you think about that match at all, man? What you think?
This was so stupid. That's all I gotta say. Besides, I wish OTM would have betrayed Joe and pulled out some Dark State masks.
Are you still a Tony D'Angelo fan?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I never liked Tony D'Angelo, and I'm mad that he messed up this match. But I'm not mad because Joe Hendry won, and I had Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry is trash.
I believe Joe Hendry won, man. Shouts out to Joe Hendry, man. Shouts out to young Joe Hendry. But in the midst of all of that though, didn't Ava come out after that? Didn't Ava come out?
I don't know.
Ava came out, man. She was with somebody. Who was Ava with? Yeah, but Ava, she came out and with the security and tried to stop Tony D'Angelo for interfering with the match. Even though it was a no DQ match, it was technically legal. He just came and messed it up a good match, man. I hate you, Tony D'Angelo, for just messing up a good match. Joe and Deion, they got to run it back. But what did you think of this first episode of NXT? The first official episode.
This was great, but it feels different without a specific person or a specific few people.
Like who?
Obafemi, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Lash Legend, Jordan Grace.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, man. Who will go next? Who will get off the roster next?
I don't know.
Did you finally believe me that Oba vacated the title? Because you doubted me last week, bro. You doubted me.
Yeah, he vacated the title. Okay, I get it.
Yes. But this was a great episode, man. Jada Parker came back. What did you think about that, bro?
Miss Parker!
She back looking better than ever. You already know she finna have a match like next week. Shouts out to Kalani Jordan. Shouts out to everybody, man, doing their thing. Young Ava.
Miss Parker.
Message of the day.
Shiloh Hill does not know how to use a drill, and he will never be on a dollar bill.